Is your relationship in danger? I'm not asking for clickbait. I'm asking because it's breakup season. Most people have no idea if their relationship is headed for disaster or not. They may have a sick feeling in their stomach. They may be worried. They might be nervous. If you're watching this right now and you're kind of fidgeting with a pen and worrying and starting to twitch a little bit, it's possible that your relationship is not on the best footing. You might be overthinking right now. Oh no, what if Adam has these clues and I don't know what to do? Don't worry, I am going to provide those clues, but I'm also going to show you how to protect your relationship. Because even if you're on okay footing right now, breakup season comes every single year. And people can sometimes reach in a bad place during that time and pull out a bad decision where they lose the person that they actually really are fit to be with. So I want to make sure that your relationship is protected if it's the right fit for you. Let's talk about how to figure that out and how to avoid breakup season while protecting your relationship. I am Adam Lane Smith, the attachment specialist. If you've been here for a while, you know that I have 15 years of training and experience doing all of this, helping people with having amazing relationships, helping people through breakups, also helping people protect good relationships and come back from the brink of divorce. I've got 14 years of experience in my own marriage, of course, so I know a little bit about something when it comes to good relationships and building real love. So, talking about protecting your relationship comes from all of those resources and all of that time. And speaking of resources, as you can estimate, over the last 15 years, I've built up a lot of custom resources that are going to help you overcome your challenges and build an amazing relationship. I'm going to talk about some of those here in this video as a course of showing you what to do to fix your relationship. And if you need those resources, check in the video description below. You can also check on adamlanesmith.com, which is where all my resources are. You can email me at support@adamlanesmith.com. I want to make sure you have all the information you need so that you can make the right decisions for you. Why is it breakup season? What does that mean? Breakup season is what follows wintertime, when we've all been stuck inside, miserable, sometimes with the wrong person, but sometimes with the right person. It just happens to be an awful season and we're miserable. So many couples have fought and fought and fought all winter long. I know that during the long COVID lockdowns, we had an explosion not only of domestic violence, but of divorce season immediately afterward. It was a rampage of divorces where people flooded in to end their marriage as fast as possible because they'd been stuck together for so long and hated every second of it. Pressure tends to make some of us crack, and sometimes their cracks were already there and got worse. So if you've been under pressure, it's now breakup season and your relationship could be crumbling around you. If that's the case, understand that this can be very normal. But it's also breakup season because people are under pressure and people are cracking, and that makes them bad inside good relationships. I have so many people right now coming into my coaching practice that I'm booked out 5 weeks in advance. I had to almost double the amount of coaching slots that I carry every single week. That's why I've stopped doing a lot of live streams, is just to take care of my coaching clients and get them in faster. So if you're there, check and reschedule with me because you probably have an earlier slot available now. But so many people are struggling inside their relationships with somebody they love, worrying that they're not going to be able to keep them because they themselves are falling apart. If that's you, we also need to talk about exactly how to fix that and why that's happening. But the biggest piece is because it's an awful season right now. It's year 3 of all the stress and lockdowns and diseases, and now World War III and all kinds of problems going on outside. I don't know if you've checked the financial papers lately, but apparently there's some giant recession coming. There's banks collapsing. Crypto is going down. Everything's good for Bitcoin, except when Bitcoin goes down. Everything in the world seems to be crumbling, and everybody is under enormous stress. Most of the people coming into my practice are having panic attacks for the first time ever. So if you are in that and you're enduring that, and you're also wondering if your relationship is not right, it might be you right now. Identifying if it's you or if it's the relationship is key here. What you need to make sure you take care of is, number 1, your mental health. And number 2, you also need to identify if you have attachment problems. Many people who have attachment issues do not believe it's possible to give and receive love with other human beings. They don't think they're going to be loved, or they don't think another person is capable of loving them. So they feel closed off and hopeless and alone, even in relationships. Over time, unmet expectations or unspoken expectations can boil up and really destroy everything. If you're experiencing incredible insecurity, incredible fear, terror of opening up, if you can think of every possible excuse under the sun not to share your needs with somebody, In a case where they haven't hurt and abused you, it's just that you can't bring yourself to do it, you may have some attachment issues, and that's okay. I have so many resources to help you. The best one is the Attachment Bootcamp video course. This is a fantastic resource, especially for couples, because you can go through the course together and it forces you to have the conversations you've probably been avoiding. It's probably not going to break you up unless you guys are complete opposites and one of you refuses to do the work. But if you go through it together, it should protect your relationship by making you have those good conversations that are going to make you bonded and trusting each other and guiding the relationship to the right place. It can really help smooth over some of those cracks and maybe even fix the foundation for you. Get those pieces taken care of so you know it's not you inside the relationship that's making the problem. So how do you know when it's the relationship, and what do you do about it? Well, can you guys communicate about problems without falling apart into fighting? Is communication about problems we have this issue. We need to face this challenge. How can we solve this problem together? What can we do? What should we be doing next? What does our life look like? How can we create something great together? We, us, our, all of these are important phrasings because it says that you are partners in this life together. Are you partners in this life together? Are you solving problems together? Or when you get stressed, is it you, and me, and mine? These are very different approaches to a relationship. Extreme individualist mindset versus partnership mindset. You need to be aware of that and understand how to cultivate that. You also need to understand how to build emotional intimacy together in a relationship. The good things that fulfill each one of you and make you feel loved. One of the biggest things that coaching clients come to me for is not knowing how to express love to the other person and not knowing how to get their needs met inside that relationship either. A lot of men especially come in, single men, and say, Adam, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in a relationship, and it has lost me the last several girlfriends because we keep breaking up at year 1 or year 2 because I don't know what to do, and they complain that I'm emotionally unavailable. If that's the case, you are creating relationships that are breaking up on purpose because your relationships are not meant to last. Is your relationship bonded? Do you know how to share your needs? Are you both sharing your needs and getting mutual fulfillment, or is one of you martyring yourself for the other or leading with secret expectations? Is everything on the table or not? You need to be building that and creating a great bond between the two of you. And this can differ between even the sexes. In my Attachment Bootcamp course, I talk about men bonding best through accomplishing things together with you, accomplishing challenges, overcoming problems together, fixing things with you, all kinds of specific goal-oriented things that men love to do that bonds them overwhelmingly in a better way than the sitting there holding hands. And women bond very specifically through nurturing, through care, through communication, especially communication. That course will teach you exactly how to do that. I recently ran a giant Twitter thread of 36 posts on Twitter talking about the differences between the male and female brain and evolutionary patterns that led to different communication styles. And most men have no idea why it's so crucial to learn how and why women communicate so that they can bond with them on purpose. Otherwise, you're missing so many opportunities. Which really brings us to the third problem in the relationship. Do both of you have the skills to make a relationship work? It might be that you're both awesome people and you might really love each other, but it might be that neither one of you ever learned the specific skills necessary to communicate, to solve problems, to understand the opposite sex, to understand your own needs, to be able to fix things when they get a little bit broken before they get a lot broken. Do you have the skills? Where did you learn them? What did you learn in your parents' marriage growing up inside of it? Did you even grow up inside a parent's marriage? Did you grow up with a single parent and watch that? Did you learn only skills for survival in bad situations versus in good situations? Are you constantly jumping into bad situations because that's all you have skills for? If that's you, you need skills training. That's one thing that I teach in my coaching. People come to coaches for skill training, performance improvement. I'd be happy to work with you in a session and give you the skills you need to build an amazing relationship. Figure out the skills that you're missing or that your partner is missing. Jump into a coaching session with me or just start learning about them. There's skill training everywhere. You need to learn the skills necessary for a relationship. I had to learn that myself to build my 14-year marriage. I had to learn all those skills over the last 15 years to teach it to people, but I learned those skills so that I'd have them. You need to do exactly the same thing. So where are you at right now in your relationship? These things will test if your relationship is headed for a breakup. But doing these things and following these pathways right here that I just laid out, that's going to protect your relationship. Take care of it. It's a great thing. If you're with the right person, make it be the right relationship. Learn the skills that you need and do all the other pieces. Fix your attachment and learn good emotional intimacy so that you can have an amazing relationship. Don't let breakup season claim a victim it isn't meant to claim. Build a great relationship and protect it. And if it is the wrong relationship, understand that you're going to have another option next, and sometimes ending a bad thing is a good choice. Where is your relationship at right now? Drop down in the comment section and let me know. Adam, I'm headed for a breakup. I don't like it. Adam, I'm heading for a breakup and it's probably the best thing. Adam, I need this skill. Where can I learn this skill? Ask me. I will show you different pieces that you can do. I love those comments and I will respond. If you need to email me, it's something more personal, support@adamlanesmith.com. But make sure you subscribe to this channel because the next video is going to knock your socks off. I will see you in that video.